Okay, welcome back, team. It's been a long time. Life has just got in the way. Gym's been busy, training has not been so busy, but that's what happens. We have those periods. So I've actually changed programming. I've gone onto a different program to focus more on strength and take a little bit of the pressure out of training. So I was kind of trying to train like a competitive athlete on top of trying to coach and run 3 gyms, which just wasn't happening. So I've taken the pressure off. So now we're on more of a strength program, which we're going to take you through today. It is No Shortcuts by Andre Hude, and so far, absolutely loving it. Really enjoying the detail in it, really enjoying all the movement work and getting the detail that you get from this program that you don't get with other generic programs. We are, however, doing all of my coaching first. So we are working with all of my online clients, just getting some programming done today, getting them set up for the next couple of weeks and getting all of that out of the way, boxed off this morning, so that when I train, I've got no time restrictions. I can take my time, enjoy it, and I know I'm not in a rush to get it done. So that's why we're starting off with this, and then we're going to head into the gym. We've got some clean and jerk work and some other bits that I'll take you through. So we're going to start off with plyometric work. This is yielding isometric, so we're trying to stay in like a power position when my legs are engaged in the wall sit, and then we're combining this with seated box jump for that kind of explosive movement. And this is the start of the session, getting everything primed for our power clean and push jerk work, which is the main part of today's lifting. These are not straightforward. So welcome to the voiceover. This is today's session. Obviously starting up, we had to tape up the fingers. I don't always tape up, but again, like mentioned, I've already got loads of time today, so I wanted to just take it slow, get it all properly prepped. Working through some warm-up movements, and something I'm trying to do and be really intentional about is making sure that when I'm doing these warm-ups, I'm moving properly and I'm really priming myself for the session ahead. So we had some pulls, some muscle cleans, and then obviously a few push presses and overhead presses just to warm those shoulders up as well before we got into the main part of the session. It was quite a complicated session. If you're looking at it on paper, you've got 12 sets total, and we're looking at different amounts of power cleans and going into jerks. We're increasing the weight as we go up, so we're ending on singles with 1 power clean and 1 jerk, but we start off with 3 touch and go reps into 2 touch and go reps, and then we get to that single. I was quite happy with how these felt. I haven't really touched and go this kind of weight on my power cleans ever, if not for a long time definitely, and ended on a good single at 97 kilos, which is about 7 kilos under my recorded push jerk 1RM. So I'm very happy with that. Moving on to these banded squats, they are a pain in the ass to set up. This is very straightforward. We're just doing 10 sets of 2 reps every 2 minutes. So nothing too crazy on here, and this is just building the weight on last week. So we're just progressing the weight every week and building these up. I need to work on a better way to set these bands up so that we get a little bit more tension. And finally, we're going to some classic bodybuilding. We've got strict dips and then pairing that with some seal rows. So just a classic push-pull combo, getting that bodybuilding in. And again, trying to be really intentional with these and recording the weights and building the weights up as the weeks go on. I did not get to record anywhere near as much as I wanted to of that session. A couple of PTs came in, so you're just trying to be respectful and avoid filming everyone and trying to stick to your own corner. So yeah, didn't record as much as we wanted to, but got everything done. It's a nice strength session. There's no conditioning in that one. So it was kind of get your strength piece done, focus on that and bring in the intensity, and then done, in and out. Right, this car has been sat in the sun all day cooking, so it's a little bit warm. I may well regret having this hoodie on. That's the session for today, the strength piece. So I'm following the strength track with a big focus on building strength, obviously. So there are other tracks that they've got, but this one at the moment is just giving me that focus to put on some muscle, put on some size, and try and lift up all those numbers. So it's good to have a progressive plan every week. I know I'm aiming to add 1 to 5 kilos every week and just build and build and build and just be really consistent with that. And I've really enjoyed having that as my focus whilst everything else is a little bit busy. So this one dragged a little bit. I had more time today, but it took about an hour and a half.
Usually I can get in and out with an hour when I put my phone away and I can just get on with it, but today I knew I had a little bit more time, so it took a bit longer than that. So enjoyed the lifting. The lifting was good. Felt like the cleans were kind of snapping up. The jerks have felt the best they've ever felt, really. They're really dropping underneath. Managed to get pretty close to my previous 1RM push jerk, which probably needs retesting at this point. And then going into front squats, felt fine. Considering we ran a half marathon on Sunday, so about 5 days ago, the knees actually feel pretty good. So looking forward to building that up over the coming weeks now that I'm not running as much. I mean, I've pretty much retired from running. So that'll be good to build up in the rest of this block. But yeah, that's kind of how a day on my current training program and no shortcuts looks. So now heading back, time to get some food in. But that will be it for today's very short vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Any questions, any comments, please drop them below. Otherwise, if you're not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully, it won't take as long to get out as this one did.